We've got a game in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Checking in with the Western Michigan head coach before the game. He understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Broncos will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can...
Snags it, and he's open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this offense talked about coming into the game, creating those explosive plays, being great on 3rd down. Check, check. Both of those plays happen on the 1st drive, and they come through already in a great rhythm to start this football game.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll go right back to him. Finding some room. Bulldozes his way through. He is in! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by racing 35 yards to pay dirt. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Carr to throw. Finds the tight end. Turns it on in midfield. Still on his feet. Steps out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 31, and that is the way to get yourself a little daylight.
What a fantastic individual effort by the big fella there. That was a relatively short throw, but he shows you the athleticism and what he can do with the football once he has it in his hands. He looked like a running back out there, making guys miss. Really good vision, nice speed as well. The coaches are loving that.
Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. The Broncos will hustle to the line. A first down run on the doorstep. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Broncos! The extra point here would tie the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running inside, it's Lewis. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Guys, let's chat about App State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. It's complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Could be an alley. He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the senior safety being evaluated by medical personnel. Holly will let us know what's going on with him. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Singleton. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
The run inside. It's Lewis. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Got his man. Oh, he's getting it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
Number 96, set to kick off.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. time over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Townsend. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
That's caught. It's Jones. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You think that...
It's caught. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. This quarterback part of their running game. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. We've reached a break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air, it's Singleton. With the catch, it's James. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down? The Broncos have a chance to make that turnover pay off as they come to the line. Throwing, Carr. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Running inside, it's Townsend. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all fourth downs are created equally. Like, right, this is a shorter fourth down. You're on your side of the field.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down, Carr. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can, and here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Got his man on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Back to throw, it's Singleton. Dances away to buy time. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Sanchez. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Rich. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
It's complete to the right. Runs through. Just steamrolling the defense. Touchdown, Appalachian State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Carr. Caught in the backfield, it's Townsend. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They feed him again. Got a little grass. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's Carr to throw. Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
On the run, it's Hughes. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This possession from their own 20. To the air, it's Singleton. Finds his tight end. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. The run inside. It's Lewis. Might have a chance. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 4 team, the Tennessee Volunteers. And it's the Seminoles, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program.
Carr on play action.
Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some short.
He's got it down the left side. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Western Michigan. This crowd absolutely
love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the... Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, App State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And just like that, man, tick for tack. You make a big play, put a touchdown on the board, they answer right back. One play response to say, we can do this too. Explosive fireworks going here in this football game.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. On the move, it's Hughes. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. The sure hands, it's Townsend. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
On the move to his left. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you...
Makes the grab, and he scores! Touchdown Broncos! Extra point here will tie the game. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt.
Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with.
There's some room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
You know, in the modern era of college football, with everybody throwing it, it becomes harder and harder for running backs to put up big-time numbers. With that last carry, though, this guy's got 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Looking downfield, it's Singleton. Makes the catch. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll keep it again on the option. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. Give to the fullback. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
He's looking to throw. It's caught.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Looking downfield, it's Singleton. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on third and goal from the 3. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, App State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Finds his man, it's Townsend. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him, and the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Using his legs, it's Townsend. Here's a little room there. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! The Broncos fight back and take the lead. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And what a way to finish things off with that 51-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
Man, that's good plays back-to-back, getting him on the ground. And I tell you what, just good job wrapping him up, not letting him get yards after contact and make your defense really have to work harder. Great job getting downhill, making tackles, and now you're set up pretty good. Third and medium, probably a passing situation. Nice physicality by this defense.
After that incompletion here, tied in the fourth quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock, or do you trust your defense if you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. On the run, it's Townsend.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Carr. Under fire. Avoids pressure on the right. Breaks into the open. Got enough space. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They move on top here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Hauls it in. Smashes ahead. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Mountaineers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Makes the grab in the corner. And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open. Throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Here's Carr to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Turning it on. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
And the Broncos will snap it on first and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw. It's Carr. Rushes on him. He gets away. He's knocked down. Short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here, win or lose on this kick. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This is the game-winning play. Win it or lose it on this field goal attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. We'll get it started here in overtime. Back to pass, it's Singleton. They're working that left side. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Trying to run, it's Lewis. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They get on the board first here in the overtime period.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, Dave.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Broncos! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
We play on first down here in the second overtime period. They'll try the run. Maybe a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Western Michigan. They get a score to take the lead here in the second overtime. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. On the move. Can't do it better than that. The 2-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking to pass, it's Singleton. Makes the catch, it's Sanchez. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down.
Got it! And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
That was a huge 3rd down in this football game, and the defense comes up with the big sack in a big moment. Your offense got 3. Now you're forcing a 4th down. I don't even think it's decision time now after that 4th down. I think they got to kick the field goal. That's the way to come up clutch when you're on defense.
Wants to pass. Complete out of the backfield. And it's caught, but he's stopped short, and you have to get the route past the marker on 4th down.